Go ask Molly, what should you do? She'll understand what you're going through. You need sage advice as you make a decision. You gotta measure twice and cut with precision. Sometimes it's yes, sometimes it's no. Sometimes she'll just say, come on, checkers, let's go. So if you're confused and melancholy, go ask Molly.
Great Pat Simmons, one of his most requested hits.
It is. He's out. He'll be doing a Cronkite show. They'll be like, go ask Molly. Mm-hmm. Come on.
Yeah.
Do the showdown song.
And then they usually stop right in the middle of the song, and then they just break into. Anyway, go ask Molly. You have an email from one of our listeners seeking specific advice.
Yes, it says, Dear Molly, I just don't know what to do. I have a friend who is spiraling. She lost her mother, then her daughter moved out of state with her grandchildren, then her dog died. She's like a country music song. So many bad things in a row. Now she just sits and watches TV and sulks. I keep trying to get her out to have some fun, but she won't budge. I even downloaded the app to your show and told her to listen to you guys. It would brighten her day, but no.
Oh.
Well, okay, sorry. We used to go to the theater all the time. She won't even do that. She's only 60. She's too young to give up on life. What can I do? She says she's fine and happy just staying home. Thoughts? Help. Signed, G.
Man.
I don't know. That's rough when you have a bunch of stuff in a row like that happening.
Not to keep bringing up the bad topic. Tell me all so her dog died. She lost
her mom.
Okay.
Then her daughter moved out of state with the grandchildren.
Okay.
Then the doggy died.
Okay.
So, that's tough. That's a tough one. The grandchildren moving out of state, that's rough, especially if you are with them a lot.
That's your your social time.
Yeah.
You need people.
And if you've got the two, think about this. You got your mom and you got those kids. And you got your daughter. So now all the generations have just gone away from you suddenly. I mean, that is a lot to take in.
That's heavy stuff.
And the thing is that I think everybody processes differently. I don't know how long all of this happened ago. I think that if it's in the last few months, leave her alone. If this is how she's processing, some people like to travel, some people like to read, some people go start running or working out. Maybe the TV just gives her a good out. Just TV can be your friend. And it can just be an escape for you. And maybe she doesn't, you're thinking, oh, she doesn't want to go do anything, but maybe she doesn't want to run into people. Oh, I'm so sorry about your mom.
Yep.
Oh, your dog. You're this, you're that. For me, I might take the tact if she is in the mood for another dog. What I would start doing is like what you guys did with the rescues. You know how I would start bringing pictures of rescue dogs, or, oh, I heard about this lady who needs to rehome a dog. And I would maybe go that approach. Like maybe you get an animal and that is the gateway to, you get an animal and some TV.
Maybe go to Scraps and get Rosie.
Yeah.
Rosie's been there a long time.
SK says, everyone grieves differently. Keep checking in, showing you care. When she's ready to resume her normal activities, she will. Rose Kelly says, people grieve differently. She's lost a lot. Give her some space, but keep inviting her out. One day she'll say yes. I think so. Aaron says, I've been in spots like this. I had a friend that just kept calling and coming over. She never gave up on me. 18 years later, I now thank her for that. Took me a year to get out of my funk. However, with her love and persistence, I got through it. And then Amber says, please don't give up on her. And I mean, I think that there's a way to be her friend and suggest things without making her wrong for how she's handling things now. Because that's the worst, when you're like, you need to get up and out. You need to go do stuff. Well, she doesn't need to do anything. She needs to do what's right for her right now. But putting things in the past, like, hey, we're all going here. Always including her, I just think that is that is, and we have a friend in our group who just lost their person, and I think the invitations just kept going out, and then finally she accepted one. She would accept this one, but not that one, and this one and not one. And then you just got to give them time. And then, but sometimes just facing people who are going to be, reminding you of all your losses, that can be daunting. You think if I go there, then I'm going to see all these people. I don't want to talk about it.
Jessica says, bring her some food and just hang out with her.
Yeah.
Jesselyn said, if the friend was Molly, you would take her to the casino. That's that would cure your ills.
That's true. Yeah. It sure would. It sure would. I think that I think maybe also if you, I don't know, bring a puzzle over, bring some sort of activity that maybe you can do together where while you're doing it, you can also be talking. Those, if you're doing a puzzle, then you can chat, but you're not being confronted with a real conversation. You're just chatting, and maybe she can blow off some of her grief through those sorts of activities, I would think.
And there's no set timetable on this.
Yeah.
Some people, it's a few weeks, some months, some years.
Yep. But
that's a hard deal.
And it sounds like she's single, so maybe she's been single for a while. So, but yeah, I would say just that. Just keep inviting her. Don't make less of how she's going about it, because that's not going to help anything. And let her kind of grieve. Anne says, I agree that you should never give up. Keep trying. Plan an outing 3 or 4 weeks in advance and remind her weekly that you're going to do it in 3 weeks. Do that every week. Hugs to you.
Debbie on the text line, invite her to volunteer situations and or organizations to be involved with. Keep trying. She will give in at some point. Keep visiting too.
Yeah.
Invite her to a movie or the theater from the text line. Tracy, I don't. Tracy just says maybe she should get tanked. Well, no.
That could be a slippery slope.
Yeah.
I was just going to say, I think if you find something that you need her help with, hear me out. If you say, hey, whether you're involved in a church or theater or whatever, if you say, hey, we're short a person, I really need your help. Could you come help me with the bake sale, or could you come help me hand out programs before the show, or whatever it is that you're involved with? If you say, I could really use your help, that may be the thing that would make her be outside of herself. And then through that, she, jump in.
She may say, geez, I went through all this stuff and now you want me to help you? Just let me be. Maybe.
I don't know. I think that
it's a very difficult thing. And I think you have to know the person really well to even assume certain things. There isn't a one answer fits all for these situations.
Yeah. It's true. There are times where, and I haven't had this situation, obviously, but where I just want to be left alone. I don't want anybody, but I haven't done this long grieving thing either. So I don't know what that feels like. I don't know where I would just be at the casino till all of my money is gone. No, but I mean,
then you got a different problem.
So
Shawnette says maybe ask her to just watch a movie. No need to talk, and she may need silence to heal. Just make yourself available and keep trying. That's a good one.
Yeah.
I think the movie thing is always good. You can have a shared experience, and
and also at a movie, you're less likely to have to go social. So if you're at a theater setting, like a theater, especially it says like they used to go to the theater a lot, there's more of a chance in the lobby beforehand that you're going to run into people. Or at a movie, pretty much you get your ticket, you go in, you're sitting and nobody's socializing.
Or you just rent the movie at the house.
Oh, that's true. That's true. You could do what do they call it? Something and chill.
Netflix and chill.
Netflix and chill. Bring some food. Yeah. I don't know if she's saying no to a visitor too. I don't know if she's doing that, but I think everybody has really good advice, and that's how I would also do it. I'm not good at. There are some people who are good at just be like, well, you know what? We're going to go over there. We're going to get her out of there. We're going to do this. I'm more, if they don't want it, I'm not jumping in here. Just let them grieve. Let them do their thing. So, well, good luck, G. I hope that it goes well and it's food for thought. And also just remember to not make less of how she's grieving. That is the most important thing here. That how she's doing it is just fine. Yeah.
Right.
People always like to tell you.
There's no wrong answer.
Oh, you got to do this. You got to do that.
When people say you need to or you gotta, it's a mental block with me. It's like I don't even hear what they say after that.
Yeah.
I don't. No one.
You don't gotta.
There's better ways of offering advice, I think.
Yes.
But
yeah,
you need to do that. No, I don't.
You haven't. You need to watch this. Except sometimes with Ken Hopkins when he refuses to watch certain things, then it's time, right? Yeah. Then we both pounce and say, "You need to watch that Gonzaga thing." Dang it!
He finally did, though.
It. Yes, he did. But yeah, it's true when anybody says you need to get out and meet people or do. No, I don't have to.
We do have a new texter that says, "Go to the park."
That's nice.
Shay is correct. Shay says, Molly, Netflix and chill is another term for doing it while Netflix is on.
Yeah.
So that's kind of a young thing.
Olivia's over there going, don't do that one. Don't say that.
I almost said something, but I was like, I don't want to embarrass Molly right now. It is code for, yeah.
Is it really code for doing it?
Yeah.
It is.
So when my boyfriend comes over and we actually only watch Netflix and chill,
he's getting a bad deal.
Come on, man.
She said yes to Netflix and chill. That's why I'm here.
I'm like, how was that Netflix? Ready to chill? Do.
That's been a thing for a while.
I didn't know that. So if you have a new person, Olivia, you're young.
Mm-hmm.
If a guy asks you out and he says, "Yeah, I was thinking maybe we could just do Netflix and chill." Do you think he means that that's what he wants?
Absolutely means that.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yes.
That is that. Yes.
Now, what if he says, "Do you want to go to dinner and chill?"
Different?
Yeah.
I think that still means the same thing.
Anything with chill at the end.
Yeah. You're never just chilling.
Boys.
No.
You're
stinky
terrible.
boys.
But it's good to know. It's good to know that. 'Cause I would be like, so where's
It's
your
good to know
chiller?
it now.
Where's your chiller? Now, do we go outside for chilling or is it here? Or are your friends going to come over to chill too? Did that start happening during COVID?
Yes. I think that's
so,
actually
yeah.
when they started throwing that phrase around.
Mm-hmm.
I think like 2020. I don't remember,
man.
but it was always
It's the greatest deal in the world for boys. It's like all the restaurants are closed. I already pay $5 a month for Netflix. She's going to get entertainment. She's coming here. I don't even have to do anything. And I get to chill.
That was dating in back then. It was a whole lot of nothing much, you know?
Wow. I guess so. Like
Except
bowling
for
alleys
chilling.
are closed. Movie theaters are closed. I guess all you could do was chill.
Mm-hmm.
Luckily, chill was open. It's funny. Well, I guess
All
I
right.
learned something here.
Yeah, see?
I'm a
That's
little
good.
naive.
It's a teachable moment.
I won't recommend Netflix and chilling to anymore. Sorry. Didn't know.
All right.
Didn't know.
We'll do a break, and then we'll have our hot topic segment.
Okay.
We'll get to that. And a quick reminder, tomorrow, Spokane Indians baseball, it's Dave and Molly night. Maybe you've been hearing about the commercial, but I think it's the first 1,000 people get a baseball hat, which would be pretty cool. We'll be there. Perfect weather. You can watch Molly eat 2 hot dogs, 2 pork missiles, she said. Even said.
Now, without the buns.
Without the buns.
I'm using the buns as a condiment boat.
Yep.
That's how I'm going to get my condiments
like it.
and then just eat
It's a great idea.
the hot dogs. Just get all the missile. I get the pork.
And we'll have some prizes to give away if you see us before you go into the game. We'll have a few little things too.
Absolutely. We would love to do that. And then also keep in mind, we will start after tomorrow. Once we got to do one event at a time. Mark your calendars for July 9th. We have a fun family day out at Silverwood Plant.
Yeah.
Absolutely free to you. We have lots of spaces, and we'll tell you exactly how you can get on the list. And we're going to spend the day out there with you. It's going to be awesome.
That'd be great.
Yeah, we have a lot
Okay.
this summer.
All right, back after a break for Hot Topics. The Dave and Molly Show continues from the Numerica studios.